What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video we're looking at Maro and Owen Farrell possibly joining the Super Rugby tournament in 2021. Looking at joining a New Zealand rugby team, and it's possibly looking like it could be their Lions coach's team, the Chiefs. Now obviously the Chiefs have not had a very good year, going 7 to 8 to 9 losses in a row. They haven't won a single game in Super Rugby New Zealand's version. So they'll be wanting a little bit of a boost, and a boost of Owen Farrell and Maro could definitely boost a team like the Chiefs with the experience that these two blokes bring. Now Maro, just imagine him alongside Brodie Retallick. What a thought that would be. Owen Farrell playing either fly off or centre. I mean, alongside the stars within, Damien McKenzie. I mean, come on, that could be something exciting. Now, obviously, Saracens have been relegated to the Championship, obviously facing all their financial dramas and salary cuts, So they have been moved down. But the boys obviously will be wanting to play some quality, solid rugby. It's not going to be in the Premiership where they're used to playing in that competitive format. Not saying that the Championship's not competitive, but compared to what they've been playing recently, you won't see the Saracens getting an opportunity for the Champions Cup and getting those massive games that they've been playing in Premiership. So it's a big loss for the Saracens, and they're saying that Saracens are willing to possibly loan players out. Now, strategically, this could be a fantastic move for Warren Gatland, not only for the Chiefs, but for the Lions, because stars like Maro, who could be a possible captain for the Lions, and Owen Farrell as well, actually, they can do with a little bit of experience of playing Southern Hemisphere rugby, and it will give them a good boost heading into the British and Irish Lions tour of South Africa next year. So these could be great movements and strategies in place for Gatland to get the boys around. Now, it's obviously not been confirmed as of yet, but there has been a lot of talk that Maro and Owen could join the Chiefs. But there are obviously other New Zealand teams around there. They could join the Crusaders, they could join the Highlanders, the Hurricanes, the Blues. I mean, there's all of them. So we will have to wait and see what the final outcome will be of that. But I think it could be a great move for these guys going forward. Now, Super Rugby's not officially been decided as if whether or not it will continue, whether or not it will be provincial, whether or not Australia and New Zealand will move into a Trans-Tasman Cup. So a lot is still to be decided as to where this tournament's going to go. But one thing's for sure, having two solid English rugby players within your squad, learning how to adapt could be a good thing. Now, this could also be seen as a negative thing, is why the heck are we going to kick out players who have been playing for their respective provinces? Let's stick with the Chiefs, for example, and play them out of position just because there's two international big blokes coming in because their team just can't keep them, type of thing. And a lot of the New Zealand fans could be a little bit upset with this matter because they will want to see local boys blooded into the provincial side. So it's going to cause a little bit of a stir. And we obviously know the fun banter that we have with the English with the South. So I don't know how well it will be regarded. But for me, seeing Maro and Owen Farrell, who, whether you like them or not, are phenomenal rugby players, having them in Super Rugby could be an interesting factor. And we could maybe see more of that happen. Just imagine the two boys enjoy. And instead of all of our players going overseas, we could see a few of the Northern Hemisphere players coming down to the South, which could spice things up a bit in the tournament. We've seen players from the past coming from Europe. I mean, Frederick Michalak had a good stint with the Sharks, so why not have Maro and Owen Farrell? I mean, they're pure class. Maybe Farrell will learn how to tackle better and not do the shoulder charge, but we'll have to wait and see. One thing's for sure, it definitely will make a little bit of excitement for the Chiefs. Right now, they are needing a boost. They are needing something to give them a little bit of hope into the 2021 season. Now, everyone's quite angry with Warren Gatland right now because he hasn't been able to pick up a win in Super Rugby Aotearoa. But for me, you know what, we just got to let the season go past and move forward. Because one thing's for sure, whether you like him or not, Warren Gatland is a great coach. He has a phenomenal resume. Yes, mainly for the North, but he will adapt and he will adjust to the new conditions. What people are forgetting is that Warren Gatland started off the original Super Rugby campaign very strongly. It wasn't that bad. They beat the Crusaders, they beat the Hurricanes, which are star quality squads. And we can't forget that. I mean, Crusaders are the Super Rugby champions of 2020. So let's not forget that in the past they have been beaten. But the competitive level of this New Zealand version of Super Rugby has been absolutely intense. And also, the Chiefs, yes, have lost every single game and they've been playing a little bit of the North-style rugby, which doesn't suit New Zealand. But at the end of the day, it hasn't been drummings. We haven't seen this team be smashed all over the park. We've seen them have performances where they could possibly win. They were 24-0 ahead in one of the games, where unfortunately they lost in the second half. If Warren Gatland can just keep focus of his team in that second half, keep them disciplined, keep them mature, then they will be able to fight back and play some solid rugby. They have a great team. They have a great system. They have a great history. And that's something we cannot quite forget. So for me, give it a go. Maro, Itoje and Owen Farrell. Let's see you in New Zealand rugby and to see how you adapt to the conditions down here, because that's one thing I'm definitely curious to see. But until then, we'll have to wait and see if or if not these two English rugby players join Super Rugby. That's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you real soon for another one. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.